You know something, Greg Hunter? I've said it once, I've said it 100,000 times. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. Yes, this is a tag team title shot, but all of a sudden, you put Jeff G. Bailey and the NWA Elites back against the wall, and that is when they're their best.
For those of you just now joining us, this contest is for the NWA Anarchy Tag Team titles, impromptu as it may be. I think appealing to the pride of the reigning tag team champions, Kimo and Shatter, with agent attorney Jeff G. Bailey at ringside. The opposition, and make no bones about it, they have essentially goaded the Elite into this title match. That is Andrew Alexander and Kyle Matthews, the Hollywood Brunettes, perennial contenders to those Anarchy Tag Team titles, but never before have these two men faced a team with, good Lord, and one blow after another. He's taking the fight to Kimo. Kimo with that short thrust to the throat. The Brunettes have never run up against something like this.
Greg Hunter, Kyle Matthews has entered himself into the Young Lions Mega Rumble. He's part of that Young Lions division. But by the time he wakes out of his coma from being in there in the ring with Kimo and Shatter, he may be too old to compete in the Young Lions division.
Well, he ducks under the boot, tag in to Andrew Alexander. Alexander, forearm, give it to the Brunettes, sticking and moving, doing everything they can, trying for the Irish whip, not going to happen. Up and over, out of sight, goes Andrew Alexander. He is avoiding the contact at every turn, trying, and I don't know if it's so much to try to just make him mad, or if he's trying to do real damage here, folks. Either one will get the job done, tag out. And right now, the Brunettes are doing exactly what they're going to have to do. They go to, slingshot into the cradle. And little more than a one count. They're going to have to stick and move, play the speed, pick a man, and pray that they can wear him down before something like that happens.
Well, Greg Hunter, I'd be remiss. Jeff G. Bailey asked me to mention this for him, that his man Shatter, an impressive year for him, capped off. Annually, Pro Wrestling Illustrated puts out their top 500 wrestlers in the world. Shatter ranked at number 464. Very impressive showing this year for the former Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, current Anarchy Tag Team Champion.
And when you stop to think, that is for his rookie year here in NWA Anarchy. Right now, Kyle Matthews, in a bad way, Kimo simply stalking this man. Good. Palm thrust. You're not going to see much of anything that even loosely resembles professional wrestling maneuvers and holds come out of Kimo. The man is not a trained professional wrestler. He is a trained fighter, a trained martial artist, a trained soldier, and an enforcer, for lack of a better term. The man, the Butcher of Pyongyang, comes by that nickname very honestly.
He's a mercenary, Greg Hunter. This man was never a professional athlete. This man probably ate professional athletes for supper. This man right here is a machine. This man right here, he's a machine at the bidding of Jeff G. Bailey, and he loves nothing more than to inflict punishment and pain against all who cross his path, and now the NWA Elite's path.
Right now, too hot for TV. Kyle Matthews trying to fire back, albeit in vain. That back elbow, 1, 2. Shatter reigned for more than 7 months as the NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, took on all comers, and at some point or another, every person that ever challenged for that title during his reign lost to the Universal Soldier Shatter. Shatter, an impressive physical specimen. He's in the best shape of his career. The man went from 260 down to a very lean, ripped, and if you can believe this, stronger 238. The man has no excess baggage, and that is the type of determination and focus that the Brunettes are going to have to deal with.
Well, Greg Hunter, one other thing, too, to note about Shatter's reign as Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, and one thing that we've talked about in the past, he had more wins over former Anarchy Heavyweight Champions than any other man currently on the roster.
take nothing away, however, from the Hollywood Brunettes. These two young men, whether you've liked them or not, these two young men have been willing to pay the price, do whatever they have to do. Kimo.
Oh, now you sing their praises.
I've never discounted their skill. I haven't always liked their tactics.
They're turncoats.
Says you. Right now, Shatter choking away at Too Hot for TV.
You know they've lost their street cred in Hollywood.
Oh, good grief. Right now, Kyle Matthews literally being held in place by Kimo. Now standing on his head as he leaves the ring. The Brunettes, who have been perennial contenders for those tag team titles virtually since their arrival. These two men who have been in brutal ladder matches, who have seen their fair share of battles in this building. But the odds right now, a little on the overwhelming side, I would have to believe. It's not like they haven't faced big men in the past, the Brunettes, but Big, Brutal, and Bailey. There's three Bs you really don't want to run across.
Well, and you know, the thing is, the Hollywood Brunettes, I'm gonna go with you on this one. I'm not going to discount their credit in the ring. I mean, their talent in the ring, excuse me. I'm not going to discount the talent that they have in the ring. I give them tons of credit for being phenomenal athletes out there and being a great tag team. The thing about it is, they've never been able to finish the job. They've never been able to take that next step over the hill. They've never been able to do it. They always got right there, right to the edge, and then they just fall right back down to the bottom. And I have a feeling that we're going to see the same result here tonight.
Big boot to the side of the face of the Universal Soldier. They have one overwhelming advantage on their side. Shatter and Kimo did not come here looking to defend those tag team titles, but the Brunettes came looking for a shot. They've got it right now, and Andrew Alexander trying his best to take advantage of it. One clothesline after another. Elbow is ducked. He hoists him up, but Too Hot for TV right there. Big shot to the side of the head. Roll up, two, and a kick out with some authority from the Universal Soldier. Here comes Kimo. Kimo hoists up. Too Hot for, oh my God, look at the strength of the Elite. But out of the way go the Brunettes. Kimo to the floor. Roll up, two. That close to new tag team champions. Tag, Too Hot for TV's going up. Are they going to try for the Sheeny Curse on Shatter?
What a huge mistake right there. Shatter nowhere near disabled enough. Throws Kyle Matthews off.
Kyle Matthews comes off the ropes. Up, PTSD, just that quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, and still NWA Anarchy Tag Team Champions, Kimo and Shatter, the NWA Elite.
Greg Hunter, I don't know if you caught that or not. I mean, it went by so fast, but I mean, he basically caught Kyle Matthews, threw him off, caught him again, and then PTSD right there in the center of the ring. What power, what concentration displayed by Shatter, and still your Anarchy Tag Team Champions, the NWA Elite.
Fans, the Elite are still the Tag Team Champions. That does it for us this week from our broadcast partner, John the Body Johnson. I'm Greg Hunter. We'll see you in 7 days for more NWA Anarchy.